3 to 4 seconds. That's not a loading screen. That's how long a radiologist has to look at each image before moving on to the next one. A single CT scan generates almost 700 images. When you account for interruptions, consultation, and the fact that they still need to eat, the actual time drops below 1 second per image. 0.86 seconds. That's how fast the human brain is expected to spot if you have cancer or not. Because that's the speed limit, the rate at which a human pair of eyes can move across a screen. It's the entire reason a multi-billion-dollar industry exists. The NHS alone spent over $200 million last year outsourcing scan readings and still had a record 967,000 patients waiting more than a month for their results. 8 billion people. The queue just keeps getting longer. Once you see it that way, the whole system looks different. We don't have radiology shortage. We have an eyeball queue. Every scan you've ever sat in a line and waited for a pair of human eyes to reach it. And the speed of that line hasn't really improved since 1949. When the first study ever measured the error rate, experienced radiologists missed findings on 30% of abnormal films. 75 years later, that number is pretty much the same. The technology around the eyes got better, but the eyes didn't. But right now, AI diagnostic systems, not simple filters, AI-first systems can flag an embolism, detect a hemorrhage, identify early-stage tumors, and triage critical cases, not one image at a time, all of them simultaneously. And that changes the logic, because if AI pre-reads every scan, the radiologist stops being the first pair of eyes racing through the queue and becomes the clinical mind acting on pre-analyzed findings. Detection becomes the floor, not the ceiling. And if detection is the floor, that 30% miss rate isn't a fact of life, it's a choice. If one hospital deploys this and yours doesn't, they're not just faster, they're catching what you miss. Every scan, every day. Which means the thing that determines whether your tumor gets found this month or next month was never medical knowledge. It was always the queue. It was always how fast one pair of eyes could move, and we're all still waiting in the line.